some sketchy shit. Doo-dah, doo-dah, hope I get away with it. Oh, the doo-dah day.
Hi there. I'm
Good
Dan
evening.
Hallfield. This is Joe Botman. I was supposed to start this show an hour ago, but evidently my chair is really comfy. This is just one of those things. Oof. Mm. Feel like I should have gone and made a pot of coffee, but we don't have a pot coffee maker anymore. We use the K-cup thing. Anyway, later on this evening, and it probably won't be after waffling on too much longer, I want to play a piece of music that I was sent, and I've been trying to get permission to post links to, but I have got permission to feature. And
Nice.
it's by one of our good friends, Thescally Jane Smith. What last name is she going by this day? Taylor, Thescally Jane Taylor. Yes, my niece's first name. Why can I not remember that? And her partner, who goes along with their production company, basically is calling themselves. If I could look up something here so that I actually have a memory prompt. DJ Fusion. So if you've heard of them, you've heard of them. Maybe I should just plug myself into an outlet here and get a little mad scientist recharge. Okay, that makes 3 brain cells. It's going. I'm doing as well as 3 orange cats right now.
Yeah, but normally three orange cats are fighting over one brain cell.
Okay, so one normal tabby cat then. Uh,
Oh.
ooh,
Well,
now
I
that
don't
I've
think
closed the door, I need to turn this damn heater down. Uh,
I don't think Trey will be in the green room tomorrow night.
oh, is she under the weather?
So she hasn't been feeling well for about the last month, and
Since having to leave Helicon, yes. Uh,
she I finally convinced her today. I'm like, because she was just sneezing her head off in the office,
mm,
and I finally convinced her. I said, you need to go to urgent care. She's like, well, I could just call my doctor. I'm like, right, you could call your doctor, get an appointment set up for 2 weeks from now, maybe, or you could go to urgent care now, pay the same amount, and
and get seen today.
yeah.
Uh,
So she is being treated for flu, strep, and pneumonia.
that's the worst case of Concrud I've ever heard of.
So,
And
well, she was
actually,
already a little under the weather before the con. It's just
oh,
she hasn't. It's been hanging on. She hasn't been able to shake it.
actually, I think Joe Dog is the only one that suffers from Concrud this year, or at least officially announced they were suffering from Concrud. And he did that 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I'm doing this tonight instead of getting some emergency email going, wake up, Dan, you were supposed to be on screen an hour ago, is because he had a migraine, which, according to the chat, he has seen my notice that I'm going live and may indeed join us at any time. Um, Albert Christian Basil. What do you, the kitchen killers thing tomorrow night. Sorry about that. I may try and catch a little bit of that. I do try and watch um, Legend of the Traveling TARDIS every Tuesday, but they did a Monday night show, which would have interrupted everybody else's Monday night show. And I was not about to give up uh, watching Thesis gameplay and whatnot. And then I don't know what happened Tuesday. I know I was in the chat on Wednesday for Creatives at Play.
Mm-hmm.
I was awake on time for that. Got to say that. Uh, and then mm, uh, let's see. Daniel Berry Sports Highlight is watching us, or at least popped in to say hello at 10. Uh, Happy Thursday. Hello, guys. Hello.
Howdy.
Um, Not all that sports orientated myself. Believe me, it wasn't until I was already in the marching band that anybody found out that I needed glasses so that I could see a softball, much less hit it with a bat or avoid knocking down the other players on the team. Uh, which kind of disappointed Dad because he raised me playing football and going hunting and all kinds of other stuff where you actually need to have eyes that will um you know focus on something besides a paperback book at less than arm's length, which is kind of what they blame my nearsightedness on. I was always laying on the couch ignoring the TV set and reading a book. Uh, Interesting conversation I had with my wife last night. There is a cover of a Keith Laumer book
Okay.
that I've had for ages and ages and ages. And when I was in high school, I showed my mom the book cover and said, "Yeah, that's the kind of hairstyle I'd like, and it'd be nice if I could beef up and have the musculature to go with it." And um, needless to say, I did not beef up that much.
Hey,
Um,
Zach.
hey Zach, how you doing? Why I miss creators and being here earlier. Yeah. Um, Nap Ninjas attached me to the chair, and then attacked me, along with one of the cats, which I hope I successfully got out of the office before I closed the door. Otherwise, I'm going to have to clean the floor. Um, she'd been in here eating off and on all day. Zach
Yeah.
has a launch in a few minutes. Okay. Um, good luck with that. And if you get permission, you could tell us her name. Um, not Friday. Okay, I got it. Uh,
Yeah. Trey's been under her weighted heated blanket
mm.
for most of the night, and I've been down here in the basement most of the night.
Last night, my weighted heated blanket was a German Shepherd.
Well,
Who-
she normally only keeps the blanket at like a 3 or 4, for the heat level. She's got it hot enough that even Hobo's going, yeah, I ain't laying on top of you.
uh, no, thanks. You're on your own. Thank you very much. Good night.
Yep.
I'm gonna go sleep in the fridge. Uh, Need to get one of those weighted heated blanket, not the dog. Oh, come on, Zach. Um, you'll have someone to watch you not exercise while you go outside and throw a frisbee in the frozen tundra. Um, Seriously, you got all of Canada. The dog will bring back a frisbee if you throw it. May bring back a frisbee that you didn't throw. May bring one back from, I don't know, the Northwest Territories somewhere. Or maybe bring back a frozen something or other that isn't a frisbee, but you're really unsure whether or not you want to thaw out. Uh, no, this dog is. We dare not let her out of the chain link fence because she's about the size of a deer.
Ah.
Yes, and about the same color too, just no antlers. So I've been thinking strongly about buying a damn orange reflective vest to go on her. Right now she's wearing a teeny tiny little cute adorable sweater that looks like it wouldn't keep me warm for 30 seconds in a good breeze.
Yeah, well, I only had one more day of work. I now have 2 more days of work
Mm.
because Trey was supposed to work Saturday night. She is not working Saturday night now. I will be going out to her project to fill in her place.
Ah, well, I mean,
Which
she's
is overtime,
yeah,
quite a
but
bit of overtime too. Because I think that's going to be like a 12-hour shift.
well, my impulse would be, um, job's got to get done, but my wife might need a bowl of soup or something that I can actually manage to make. I don't know. I'd be very conflicted. But
Oh, she's as stubborn as I am when it comes to being sick. Like we have to be, one foot on the in the grave and the other on the banana peel before we're looking at the other one, going, "Hey, can you make me
mhm,
this?"
yep. Um, I do like to take care of my wife and pamper her as much as possible. Uh, but I have to admit she is far more capable in many circumstances than I am. I mean, there have been days this year when the depression was so deep I could not drag myself out of bed, and she's just standing there going, "Um, you want me to make you a sandwich?" And I couldn't face it. I couldn't face it. This year has been a really horrible year for me.
Yeah.
Um, except for LibertyCon, which was a chore, which it normally isn't, but um, I forgot to make sure that I had packed all the clothes that I needed. And Helicon, which was an absolute joy until one night I stopped remembering anything and we still had 2 more days. Uh,
Yes, the Saturday night
oh yes, the
papers.
Saturday night adventure. I did ask Stephanie Osborne if she would critique that particular story that I wrote about it. Um, second draft is online at the original link for anybody that wants to read it and tell me, um, wait a minute, this line shouldn't follow that line. Um, there should be a whole paragraph in here explaining why this person spoke. That sort of thing. That's what I need is that kind of critique, not oh you misspelled this
Mm,
or whatever. Typos I can fix. Um, jumps in story logic. That's where I
mm.
need an additional reader. Hmm.
All right. What do I want to spend my $100 Amazon gift card on?
$100 Amazon. Have somebody to take care of Trey while you do shows.
That's what the cats are for. Um,
I bet they wouldn't do as well as $100 Amazon. Uh,
I've known she's been sick for a while because they have been squarely up her ass.
mm, that's a good sign that something's wrong because the cats always know. Absolutely, positively, always.
Hmm.
And there's no stopping them. I mean, they're cats. Uh, i- if 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 you could hook them to a sled, they would pull it. After all, isn't that how Thor's mother got around, or was it his wife? I forget the mythology. Uh,
That
sorry,
I couldn't tell you.
sorry, Thesis. I'm not as good at European mythology as you are at Chinese mythology and factology, at that matter. Um, and I don't have a spare computer screen to be looking stuff up on the internet on the side. So I mean, I could fire up the laptop, but last time I did, it said, "Hey, you haven't upgraded to Windows 11 yet. Sorry, you can't." And I'm going, well, it might be worth getting the year's worth of extra security updates and then hopefully catching the offer to upgrade again next time. But it's a um, 7 to 10-year-old laptop, and I'm going, well, maybe I just need to buy another one and take this one to the barn and use it offline. I mean, I've already got what proves to be a 20-year-old iPad out there,
Mhm.
which needs to be charged constantly, not because the battery's not any good, but because they wanted me to buy a new iPad, which I got a brand new one from the factory when I was about 6 months to a year from retiring. It was a retirement, not a retirement present, but a 45-year of employment present. Uh, okay, that's nice. My bladder is informing me that you are going to be going solo for a few moments, Joe. So
Alrighty.
I will be right back. I've just got to go down the hall.
I will do my best to monologue.
Hey, talk about anything.
Talk about anything. Okay. Um. Yeah, I'll do my best to monologue because that's my strong suit. Um. Well, as you can see under my name, ndcd.org is still under construction. Um. But I am on vacation next week, so I'm hoping to get a lot more done with that. Um. In other news, I no longer have to go to the toll road to work, thank God. Um, outside of that, that's kind of my monologue. Um, hopefully the trip down the hall for Dan isn't very long because I will be just sitting here rambling, and hopefully he doesn't have his headset still on because if he's listening to this, he's probably cracking up and he's going to miss, and it's going to take him longer to get back because he'll have to clean up. Um, Yeah. And I don't have ops or anything, so if anybody else has popped in, I can't see them. Um actually, yeah, no, only two people in the studio chat, so that'd be me and Dan. Um let's see, monologue. I guess I could talk about NDCD. Um so ndcd.org is the independent creator directory. It's a website I run for independent creators to have their links to their various books or wares, websites if they have their own website um, out there. I'm currently redoing it again because WordPress has decided to be a gigantic pain, and uh, I'm actually coding it all in HTML and CSS, which so far is actually looking really good. Um, Once I get the basic site back up, uh, I'll probably still be doing some tweaks to it, but just because uh, some of the members, there's just tons and tons of uh, stuff that they have, or they are you know they fit under so many different categories. Which I'll use myself as an example. I'm under author. Um, hey, he's back.
Yes. Um, Remind me um, sometime this weekend. I really need to put the um, lights back in the hallway because I've now got bookshelves I can run into on both sides of the hallway, and it is dark. It's as dark as a politician's soul in there. Oh Lord. Yes, yes. NDCD. How many different categories everybody's got? Um,
Yeah, so many of them are fall under multiple categories. Like, well, you're under
yeah.
author, musician, streamer. You
Uh,
know,
um, Composer, artist. Um, cabinet maker. Seriously, um, I've,
I
I've got
think.
to I've got to commit some carpentry tomorrow before it starts raining for the winter. I may have to move it into the barn, but I've got um, replacement door trim that the contractors totally splintered and
Mm,
ruined. That I've got to stain it. I've got to get my miter saw out and cut the precise 45-degree angle and make sure I get it in the right direction.
mhm.
Otherwise, I've got piece for a different doorway than what I need. But yeah, there was a lot of oh, sorry, we're not being careful. We ripped this into shreds and threw it in a dumpster,
Mhm.
uh, sort of thing. And loads of floor trim, wall floor trim that we don't need because, hey, we made brand new shelves to fill up the entire wall. And I've got to build one of those too. I've got to build Lindsay a bookshelf about 6 inches deep and about um not well, a little over waist high, but the top shelf is going to have to be open for taller. But
Yeah.
just stuff where we got room for more books, and then I've got to finish putting trim all the way around all the walls that got painted to hide where the contractors didn't get the composite flooring to quite reach the wall, which annoys me. Um, you'd think, since it's one of those things you just scratch with a box cutter and then snap, they could have been able to go, an extra quarter inch,
Yeah.
but didn't. Well, shall we pause for ex- exactly what I wanted to show off to people and get recorded here? Because
Yes.
Cecily sent me a link to some music, and it was so professionally done, I didn't realize it was her. It was not one of those, I'm going to start a camcorder and play. It was one of those, oh, check out what my partner and I could do in a studio. So, um, every violin and piano that you hear, Thessaly is playing, and I am assuming that her partner does stuff kind of similar to what I do with my little setup that I've got here. So he's got all kinds of drums and backgrounds and um, other f- filler parts. Now, I do regret there is not a video to go with it. It was just uh, a thing of um, DJ. Uh, oh God, now I've forgotten what they called them.
DJ Fusion.
DJ Fusion. Yes, yes. It was just a DJ Fusion screen. So senior moments are coming quick these days. Anyway, uh, while Joe and I uh, quietly get snockered, here's Thessaly Jane Taylor and DJ Fusion. And world, do pay attention. Hear it, Joe?
Mhm. we're back at the beginning again.
I don't think I've got it set for repeats.
Oh, we're over 15 minutes on
Wow.
while we've been playing.
Thought it was only 5 minutes long. Okay. Well, maybe Joe Dog's got the stuff set to repeat. I mean,
Yes, I'm looking at our playback right now. We started about 20 minutes ago.
I would just sit there and listen to that all day.
She took a page out of your book and made it flow so seamlessly from the end to the beginning again that you couldn't tell that it had
Yeah.
started over.
Well, I do that because of how much trouble I have mixing stuff, so I have to have it loop
Yeah.
without seeming to loop. Let's see.
No, that was really good.
Yeah. I just and no, folks, it was not an earthquake you heard in the middle of that. That was just my heart swelling with pride for one of my friends trusting me enough to gift me with that clip of one song. And the woman is utterly outstanding
Oh yeah.
and heartbreakingly beautiful. Um, yeah, it probably looped 2 or 3 times while I was just sitting here going, "Hey, here we go." Um, I've got to look at the media assets and see whether. Oh, yes, it is set to loop. I've turned that off on mine now. Joe Doe may still have it on. Um, I just wanted to share that, and she has given me permission to share it. Um, and I've tried to talk her into going and opening up a Bandcamp account so people can buy stuff.
Mm.
We'll see how long that takes. She's painfully shy, um, but I mean, her artwork is wonderful. Her music is wonderful. I mean, one there was one time a cat broke her violin, and uh, a lot of us got together and somebody actually bought her a brand new violin. Wasn't some huge expensive thing, but it was like, no, you are not allowed to give up sort of moment.
Yeah.
Damn near need a cold shower. Ah, but that was pretty much the entire reason that I wanted to go online tonight was to be able to play that. And if I hadn't realized, if you hadn't told me it was on loop, we'd be sitting here till like 3 a.m. going, well, is Dan going to fall asleep before the song stops? And I mean,
Well, I'm sitting there. I'm just kind of going along with music, and I started looking at the time. I'm like, man, that's creeping up there to where that should have been too large of a file for StreamYard to, be able to upload. And
it's 5 minutes and change. And we were in it for what, 13, 14?
20.
20. Okay. Well, I'm a
'Cause
fan. What can I say? I'll listen to Lola over and over again. Uh,
Well, so when you said it was 5+ minutes, I'm like, this thing's
but that
heavy.
was
It's gonna
7
be
minutes
longer
ago,
than that.
Dan.
So I pulled up the YouTube stream real quick and I rewound and saw, about where we start. Both we're just sitting here and just both kind of bobbing our heads to the beat. And I'm like, yeah, that's about 15 minutes back.
Hmm. Well, I don't know Thessalie's partner's name. Uh, I do know they, as DJ Fusion, they really know how to put out a
Oh
score
yeah.
of something. Um, that's not just a piece of music, that's a score to something. That's very, very cinematic.
Yes.
Uh, and Lindsey Sterling needs to worry. Much as I adore Lindsey Sterling, uh, this is catching up, honey. Uh, all she needs is a steampunk video, and you're gonna have to put out 3 more albums in a week, rather than the usual 2 that you normally put out. Uh, oh dear, that was absolutely breathtaking. Really, uh, I'm glad I was able to do that. I'm glad I was given permission to kind of do that. Um, Not that she'll ever watch the show and find out I did it, but I threatened to. So if I can get her permission for that to be uploaded to the regular uh, audio of all the
Oh, I'd play
shows.
that during Creatives at Play.
Oh hell yeah, because that is definitely a creative at play. Uh,
I mean, if she'll if she'll give permission, I'll add it into the NDCD music channel.
hey, I'm trying to talk her into it. Um, it's well worth it. Um,
Which, knock on wood, has not crashed yet. That little mini
no,
PC is just plugging right along.
I have pulled up the channel a time or two, and it said off the air, and then hit
It
reload, and it's right back there. Yeah, it's my
yeah.
browser. It's not you. But
Well, it does go off air very briefly, about once every 36 to 48 hours. Um, it's which I think is just Kick, because like even Twitch, I think the longest stream you can do is 48.
well, yeah, I'm. It is on Kick that the link that I've got. It's not
Yeah,
on. It's not on
yeah. I
StreamYard
haven't
or
tried to
anything else.
multi-stream it, um, but right now I'm at so on Kick itself. Let's see here. I'm at 20 hours of being live, a little over 20 hours.
Yeah, I've
Um,
I've seen it when I pulled it up. I've got it bookmarked right at the top of my browser, and I've seen it at like 38 hours,
yeah, I think
36,
if they're at
38
48,
something.
it'll restart itself. Um, but
Because
since
I
I'm
haven't.
going through OBS, it just automatically, kicks right back in.
Uh, yeah, I haven't written 365 days worth of 24 hours of music yet, but I'm working on it. Um,
Well, the total uptime for the stream currently is 252 hours. So
that's not anything to sneeze at. And watch me sneeze now. Um,
I'm just impressed that little mini PC I'm doing it from hasn't fried itself yet.
oh, believe me, I've been using a mini PC for about 4 years now, and the only thing I've had to do with it is get several cans of compressed air and blow the dust off the vents and replace the original, what was it? Uh, 1 terabyte C drive card, the little stick
Yeah,
of gum size thing. I replaced it with a 5, and oh no, well, I'm only using 4 of it right now, but I need to back that up just in case. And like I said, the old laptop ain't what she used to be, but that's the one that I only use when I go to conventions and whatnot. But now it's going. It well, you refused to install Windows 11 when we told you could do it for free. Now we're not going to allow you to do it because I downloaded the install stuff for Windows 11 and it gets up to uh, 99.99999% and then goes, "Ooh, something went wrong." No,
yeah, I've
really.
got so it came with a 1 terabyte, and I added an additional terabyte to it.
Well, this one it now has I think it's a 4 terabyte card as the C drive. There's a 1 or maybe 2 terabyte um, normal disk drive in there as a backup that's got all kinds of other stuff in it. And then I've got stuff USB'd into it all over the freaking house. I mean, there are cables going everywhere. It looks like a Jules Verne movie with all the octopus cables going everywhere. So I think I've got something like 50 terabytes of different backups now because I've got stuff that I back up to a backup of the backup. Um, Trying not to lose anything permanently because I've had too many computers just go, oh, sorry, not going to start anymore.
Hmm. Oh,
Um,
this one's got there's an additional 64 gig chip in there. That's the Linux distro because uh, it'll dual boot.
yeah,
And the way I've got the additional uh, terabyte drive formatted, I can access it on either side.
I've
So
got
if I decide to hop into Linux, I can still get to the files that are there.
I've got good old Igor down there who's basically I had a next door neighbor give me a computer and she says, take the main drive out and destroy the main drive because it's got patients' medical records on it. So I did that
Mhm.
and
They make
plugged
good for good
in.
shooting targets.
Well, I actually disassembled it, took the disc out, and
That would do it
set it
too.
on a ring magnet for days. Because, lady trusts me, so I did what I was told to do.
Yep.
In the meantime, I put as many spare drives as I could fit inside of it. Uh, I even took an old 5 1/4 inch floppy drive and
Mhm.
shoved in there just because it had a bay that would take it. Not that I need a 5 1/4 inch floppy drive anymore, but um, it's either that or let the damn things rust.
Right.
Um,
A buddy of mine, when he had his DirecTV contract, he was a installer. He had an installation company, and he had a bunch of old DVRs. You know, they had the older hard drives, their old 500 gig hard drives, which back then I think top hard drive was still only like 1 terabyte anyway.
hmm
But he went through and figured out um, those drives. They were all Western Digital, but they were special drives that had to receive a command from the motherboard to spin up. So he figured out what program to download from Western Digital, slapped all those hard drives into his PC, and he had the C drive was the only one that was not a, needed the special program. So if you powered up his computer, if you looked inside of it and went, "Ooh, he's got a ton of information," and powered up his computer without his USB drive, you never you they wouldn't show up.
hmm
You had to plug in his little USB drive, boot to DOS first, run the command, have it do a soft reset of the computer so it didn't power everything fully down, and then boot into Windows.
That's absolutely evil. I love it. Uh, I didn't have that
And then there
problem.
was a matter of getting, past his password, but you know,
Well,
that was actually the easier of the things to do, but
just in case, I have done a what is it, notebook file of all the passwords that I use
mhm,
for everything I can think of. And then when I run up against another one that I've not backed up yet, I will put it on there. And I printed it out, and that's that is basically my emergency fallback thing in
mhm,
case something happens to me and Lindsay needs to get into my computers, all however many I've got now. Hell, I've got a Windows 10 that can't be updated because the hardware is too old, and it's on there. Just I may be buying myself another laptop that already
mhm.
has Windows 11 on it, and just uh, keep on using this one for an emergency backup. There's nothing wrong with it except there's a little bit of burnout on the screen where I left the email program open for a couple of days, and now
Oops.
it's got a white stripe across it where the email uh, divides between incoming email and reading screen.
Yep.
Um, eh, it's all right. I mean, um, I just take it to conventions and I use it to delete uh, spam emails so that when I get home, I don't have 5 billion emails to sort through and delete then. Or in, it works. It's got its own, it'll latch onto a Wi Fi if you've got the password. It'll plug into, what you call it, just a direct socket.
Mhm.
Uh, if that's the only thing the hotel room has instead of Wi Fi. Um, it's useful. It's a useful box, and I made it jump through hoops a few times. It,
Yeah, a buddy of mine had a USB uh, credit card reader that he used to have hooked up to his computer, and the only way you could get into his computer was to figure out which old debit card he used for his password. You had to slide the debit card through the card reader.
I have actually. There's one of these computers in here that still runs. I actually picked up a random remote control and typed in the model number of the remote as the
Nice.
password. And I'm going, ain't nobody ever figuring this out. Let me type that up real quick.
Yeah. Ain't nobody ever figuring this out, including me again.
Really? Because I think whatever remote that was, we've already disposed of whatever it went to, as well as given the remote to the landfill. Uh, I haven't the foggiest idea. Um, I do need to take all the bookshelves on a a shelf you cannot see because of the green screen, but it is full of books that people have sent me for review and autographed. Some almost 90% of them. And I'm going. These are going to be collector's items long after I'm gone. Um, and it just runs all the way across. And I put two stereo speakers on it. And one day I was listening to, mm, shall we say, it was an LP, which stands
Mhm.
for loud playing. And one of the shelves fell off, or one of the speakers fell off the shelf. Excuse me. Um, so I'm going to take all those shelves down, rebuild them, put them up upside down, so that instead of having trim along it that is flush with the board itself, it's got a lip to keep the speaker from jumping off and hit me in the back of the head. That way I can listen to Led Zeppelin at Led Zeppelin volumes, uh, which probably was what I was doing. I don't remember if it was Led Zeppelin or Creedence Clearwater, but it was one of those songs that need to be very, very, very loud. I mean, if I'm listening to Led Zeppelin, then the next three counties are listening to Led Zeppelin right alongside me.
Mhm.
Um, I'm that old.
Well,
Help my.
I'm gonna actually have to hop off here because I do have to go to the office in the morning.
Oh,
Um, that night
well,
I'm gonna have to find a cat for my spot in bed.
I have done what I set out to do. Um, the only thing is, I can't go to bed because I've already had a nap. Uh, Big dad energy, you know. Um,
Yeah,
so, yeah,
go to the NDCD music channel on Kick and listen to your music for a while.
oh God, do you know how many times I've had to listen to each individual song in order to get the mixing correct? Even I'm tired of this stuff after a while.
I need to go through and re-record some of the uh, intros. Some of my little saying what the album and track is and everything. And
Oh, I did want to tell you the 8+ minute version of Watching Paint Dry is on the what is it? Themes for Streams album. Joe
Yeah, that's
Dog.
the other thing I want to do is get all your other songs added in there too.
Well, please don't do Opera Ghost because that's just me actually playing an organ. And like I said on chat, not that one, Dawn. Uh, and it pretty much just reveals why no one should ever let me near a working keyboard. I mean, there are bits and pieces that are okay, and then you realize, no, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just pressing all the black keys at once because I did that originally as background music for a haunted house,
Okay.
so it had to be very dark and spooky, and that's what the black keys on the keyboard are for, doing dark and spooky stuff. But if you really check it out, there's places where you got to use a white key occasionally.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you lose that part of the octave that you're messing around with.
Yeah.
Um, there's a sharp or a flat that you just absolutely need. So yeah, I'm not unproud of it, but it's one of those things that you've really got to like my stuff before you get into that one. Otherwise, it'll sound like uh,
That might be the only album of yours I haven't bought.
well,
So I thought I had them all. But
there's another First Friday coming up.
but yeah,
Mm,
that's another thing I'm going to work on this week while I'm on vacation, along with the NDCD site.
I do need to piece together things that are not on Bandcamp, but are only on my what was the other one? Uh,
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud. Yeah, my SoundCloud page. Because there was a few things uploaded there. Trouble is, uh, a lot of those are several dead computers ago, and SoundCloud is the only place where they're actually stored, which pisses me off because I didn't take backups seriously enough back in the
Mhm.
day. And just like um, all the Betty Page photographs, I didn't take seriously enough to back up to something besides floppy disks. Um, oh God, we're talking terabytes of Betty Page, which even my wife is going, "Do you think this is an obsession?" And I'm going, "Damn, damn Skippy, honey." Uh, I blame that one on Dad. There was a Betty Page calendar back in the back of the machine shop when he took me there to spend time of watching him do what he did so well. I mean, man built parts for NASA projects. So, yeah, got to be good. And I just kind of wandered around and go, who are those? Oh, and then I found out, and I've been collecting pictures ever since. Matter of fact, Uncle Carl gave me recordings of several that he's been able to find, and I'm pretty sure I may not have all of them, but I've got some of them somewhere. Ah, beauty is eternal, and it comes in many forms. Sometimes it's audio, sometimes it's video, and sometimes it is the divine gift that is the feminine form. Pretty girls like beer
Mhm.
are proof that God loves you and wants you to be happy, even if you're not allowed to touch them. Thankfully,
Well,
nobody's denied me beer yet, so I'm doing good. Um, Good night, Joe. I'm going to end the stream here. I don't have the faintest idea how long we've been going.
hour and 20.
Hour 20. That's good enough. That's good enough. Joe Dog's been going for like hour 30.
Yeah.
Um,
That gives something for Uncle Carl to watch tomorrow morning before never mind the furthermore.
hey, it could happen.
Mhm.
And yeah, thank you for popping in. I really enjoyed your company tonight. Um, Looking forward to seeing you in the green room tomorrow night if it matches with your schedule. Um,
Yeah, I got to stay up late tomorrow night, so or attempt
mm,
to.
yeah, well, um, yeah, tune in and watch me sleep. Seriously, I should start the show like that. Go tune in, watch me sleep on camera. Um,
Hey, some people make good money with that.
I'm not some people. You see this bald spot that's growing back here? Uh,
And some people are into that, and we don't judge.
I'm, mm,
We don't kink shame. We only kink question. Uh,
where is it? Not the green room. Um, Thank you, Richie. Uh, no,
and with that, folks, I'm
good
gonna
night, Joe.
have a good night, folks.
And as I said, I've done exactly what I came here to do. I have tried to publicize um, DJ Fusion and Thessaly so that people will find their email, which I cannot give you. That is not part of the contract. Matter of fact, there is no contract. But if you can talk Thessaly into releasing more music, I'll put you in the will, okay? Um, Jeez. She and her partner are just absolutely amazing. And on that note, folks, I'm going to attempt to find the close of this show because I don't do it the way Joe Dog does it and have everything programmed to one button. So, oh yeah, there it is. Um, Bedtime story? Bedtime story.
Transmission overload.
System will shut down.
Woohoo!
System will shut down. System will shut down.
What are you doing? You still here? Go to bed. Go watch reruns of Johnny Carson. Much more entertaining than me. Go watch George Carlin videos. Much more entertaining than me. Go watch Stupid O'Clock. Much more entertaining than me. Good night. Go to bed now.